You might think that we had seen the last of political ads for a while with the just concluded election season, but that's not the case as a Republican-sponsored tax reform bill makes its way toward the president's desk. New tonight, 2 on Your Side's Dave McKinley is digging deeper into a tax reform ad that you just saw in our last commercial break that's appearing on TV screens all across our region.
But when it comes, the ads are identical, save for the end, wherein the couple appearing in them, Jim and Lindsay Pratt, ask you to thank Republican Congressman Tom Reed for his vote in favor of the tax reform plan, and in the other, with dinner still warm on the table, to send your gratitude to Republican Congressman Chris Collins. In the ad, it claims that an independent analysis shows a typical family of 4 will save $1,200 a year, without identifying the source of the analysis, let alone defining a typical family of 4 as if even there was such a thing. For example, a family renting a home may not be affected by the potential loss of a portion of their deduction for property taxes, something that governors in high-tax states like New York's Andrew Cuomo have been frothing about. Are they a healthy family, or does one member have significant medical expenses, a deduction for which they would lose under the House version of the bill, but would actually be expanded under the Senate plan? It also appears Jim and Lindsay here may not know much about Messrs. Reed or Collins. That's because the Pratts live in Jefferson, Wisconsin, where, according to an article by our news partners at the USA Today Network's Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, Jim owns a heating and cooling company. Oh, and the Pratts have been busy, too, pitching for the GOP cause, having appeared in another ad before the contents of the tax package were even revealed, in which they extol the virtues of a simplified tax plan, which was supposedly the foundation upon which all the other details were built. These ads were produced by a political action committee called the American Action Network, which has pledged to spend up to $22 million to air them in 50 congressional districts across the country, meaning the Pratts may become household names here. There is also a good time to remind you now that political ads are not bound by truth in advertising laws, and that television stations cannot alter the contents of these ads. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.